Alright guys, so it's Christmas Eve, making a chicken and sausage gumbo, and the first thing we do is boil the chicken. I'm going to boil the chicken so I can debone it, pull the skin off, and separate the meat from the bone. Makes it a little more enjoyable to eat, and I use the water that I use from boiling the chicken. I'm going to use that as my gumbo stock. It has a lot of great flavor in it from the bone. And that's how we're going to do it. Great way to start a morning with a good cup of coffee. So second cup. So it's fixing to boil, it's starting to bubble, and I'm adding my little seasoning. This is B.O.'s Season All. I get this from B.O.'s Grocery right down the street in Broussard. Some seasoning blend, no MSG, and put that in there, and I'm fixing to start rotating this meat as it starts boiling. And just to show you this pot here, this pot is ancient. My grandmother, she passed away in 1992, a couple months after my wife and I got married, and this is her old gumbo pot. So while this is too small for my family to eat gumbo out of, I do use it to boil the chicken in and also make the potato salad. Just a little tidbit of information for you. Alright, so there's my stock after I boiled my chicken. Got my chicken in here. Gotta let it cool off a little bit. Then I'll start deboning it, taking the skin off and deboning that sucker. And while we wait, pour a little wine here. Merlot, and there we go. That's going to let that cool, and we'll separate the fat and start using that stock as part of my gumbo. Oh yeah, we got Caleb here peeling potatoes. We use red potatoes for our potato salad. We drop some in that pot, and we're going to stick them in the water. You're doing all the good, Caleb. Got our eggs boiling right here, or getting ready to boil. That's going to be for our potato salad. Then we have our chicken just sitting here cooling off a little bit. When it gets down a little cooler, then we're going to start deboning it. Take all that skin off and separate the meat from the bones. And I'm just going to sit here and enjoy a little glass of wine while we're waiting on that to all happen. Alright, so you can see here we got our chicken deboned. Took the skin off, separated the meat from the bone, and we got it sitting here in the pot ready to go in the gumbo. And here on another pot, this is my grandmother's old pot. We got our potatoes and eggs boiling. We're going to make our potato salad. That's going to go hand in hand with our gumbo. And here we got that chicken stock. And we got our roux going, making our roux. A little Savoy's roux mix with some chicken stock, warming it up and getting it blended in. Then we're going to add our meat and our sausage and our tasso. Cutting this raw sausage from Church Point. One thing I forgot to do is defrost my sausage, so it's a little difficult. They're frozen solid. But using the Miracle Blade 3 has no trouble going through it. Just got to put a little pressure to it. And that's our gumbo. Alright guys, got our gumbo going, got our sausage, chicken, onions, all our seasonings in there. Sauce bon. Just got finished draining the potatoes. Cut up the eggs. Fixing to add our ingredients to make our potato salad. And we'll be good to go. Potato salad and gumbo. And I got some onion tops fresh out of my garden. I'm going to put that on afterward. Cut that up into small pieces. Enjoying a little glass of wine. Merry Christmas. Alright guys, this is my potato salad to go along with my gumbo. And we're fixing to head to church for our Christmas Eve service. And then we'll come back. My wife's cooking some rice. When we come back, it'll be all ready to eat. And we'll enjoy the rest of our Christmas Eve together.